Dramatics, I'm Dramatic Thoughts and welcome to my channel. I've been wanting to launch this channel for a while, so I finally decided to take the leap. And what I wish to do with this channel is to cover a variety of different Asian dramas. But hey, drama is a blanket term, so don't be surprised if other dramas or characters from other places are brought into the fold. So a little about me. I have a little bit of a confession to make. I haven't been a long-term drama watcher. That honor goes to my bestie who tried to get me on board with watching City Hunter with Lee Min-ho, and I believe Boys Over Flowers, but unfortunately I did not take to them then. There was one K-drama I watched back in the day during the 2010s, and that was The Thornbirds when it was on Drama Fever. But unfortunately, since Drama Fever had kind of left off, it kind of left a gaping hole, which I think Viki kind of filled after that. But I didn't latch on to any other drama after watching The Thornbirds. So during COVID, I had started reading some fan fiction that derived from Scarlet Heart Rio. So after I started reading more stories about it and many music videos about them later, I had to watch it. So I sat down and watched it with my husband, and even to this day he wants to rewatch it again, but unfortunately I know Scarlet Heart is a little harder to come by. But since then I haven't been right since. I have now been watching mainly Asian dramas over any other thing that premieres here in the US where I live. So definitely Asian dramas has been my new obsession since COVID. So I tend to watch most of the Asian countries that I can, but most of what I may discuss on here might be Chinese dramas, just because I like the web-based ones that are fairly short and to the point. Sometimes that's what all my time will be limited to, is just focusing on those short-term dramas, and they're easier to churn out and review and stuff in comparison to the longer, 40 plus episode dramas that exist out there. And I'm also not really going to be on the head of the curve of doing currently premiering dramas. I think I'm not going to be that base because my backlog is so huge of older dramas. That will be my main focus. But there is a few that I am looking forward to, because between me and you, Scarlet Heart Thailand looks to be literal fire. Well, their trailer seems to be. But again, I digress. The main reason why I started this channel is that I'm an info nerd and a fangirl at heart. I love deep dives and discussions of dramas, especially ones that hit me the most. I realized this when my bestie and I would discuss Bridgerton or the Korean version of Boys Over Flowers at length, and I mean ridiculous length. Like pausing the show and discussing a plot for 30 minutes length. It's that bad between us. And I know that there's a few of you guys out there that also probably enjoy doing the same with your own bestie, or on forums that you're a part of, or Facebook groups, or Tumblr, or whichever. I know there's quite a few of those that identify with like what me and my bestie usually like to go through and discuss with dramas. And I'm hoping in the future that she will, come on here on occasion and discuss dramas on here too, especially ones that we have seen together already and those that we plan on watching in the future. So my channel, I plan on, will have a variety of different topics, either overall reviews of dramas or breakdowns by episodes that might warrant a closer look. Like in comparison, you might get like a Splash Bash Love overview in comparison to something from Till the End of the Moon, which requires a step-by-step analysis on a lot of things, which I think is due the justice of. Also, I plan on doing some top lists as well, just some quirky lists. I think that'll be fun. I also plan on doing some comparisons or parallels between dramas and source material. Like, I do plan on possibly doing that for Till the End of the Moon. Even though I've watched majority of the clips on Till the End of the Moon, I have not watched the drama in full. That is still on my list to do, but I got the general part. Especially, how can you not miss out with the CP couple there? I can't. Yeah, they're my favorites. So I plan on doing that and possibly rereading a lot of the source material and doing the comparison and contrast between that, because I know like a lot of people are curious about how the novel is in comparison to what we see on screen, and there is a vast, at least emotional difference that I think might behoove a lot of people who might want to know that to be shared with. And maybe a lot of the stuff that I've seen or identified or noticed might be something else that you've seen in your own drama watching, and we can share all of that together. That's what I'm also looking forward to, is just to fangirl amongst all of you and just see like if there's a lot of things that we can discuss, and you know what is missed and the symbolisms and all that stuff. Love all of that. I also will be covering dramas that might be a no-go for a lot of you. I can objectively watch something even if I don't overall agree with the plot or the character or what they're doing, but I can still draw from like, hey, I like how this character dressed or what this symbolism means here, even if I don't necessarily agree with how the writers wrote a particular character or their traits or whatnot. But I will probably have like a grading point system of sorts, an assessment of what it is in that drama before you decide to watch. And a lot of the stuff I might discuss might be a little spoilery, so just having you like with an open mind of what all might be going on and stuff. And if you don't want to watch further into the video, I'll probably have those a little bit up front so that you can just be aware about what you're getting into, or maybe in the back end. I'll decide when I get there. This is kind of new to me too. I think like until I can do a really deeper video, especially of the longer stand dramas or dramas I believe are owed the justice of a longer video, I might just post initial reactions, probably just off the cuff, about what I'm thinking about a drama that I'm currently watching or just finished, that's not really do that big of an overview, because I have such a tremendous backlog of dramas on my list, which doesn't even include the ones I have on Netflix and Viki. So I'm hoping also with starting this channel, it'll keep me on track with a lot of the dramas that I watch, because I do have a lot that I've started but I haven't finished. I'm one of the ones that do like to juggle a lot of dramas all the way around, especially when you see a brand new drama and you want to hop on it immediately. That's the downfall of me having a YouTube account to my own detriment. I just see new clips and stuff like that and didn't want to watch that drama instead of finishing the ones that I have. So, but maybe we'll see with that. Also, I want to forewarn you guys about something else. I'm not the best linguist. I'm terrible at speaking English, and that's my native language, but I'm sorry if I butcher any names or titles. Let me know in the comment section on how it's actually supposed to be, pronounced. I will do my best to do that, but my aim is to get better and better at pronouncing these names as the further I go along. But I know with a lot of these countries, it's kind of hard to enunciate everything accurately or precisely, especially how they would perceive or want it on their side. So I'm just hoping you'll be patient with me as I try to just get through it. So please, if you don't mind, like and subscribe for future content. Also, while you're down there, please write down in the comments, what was the first drama you ever watched? Is it one that you would recommend? Why or why not? Because you never know if someone in the comments might be looking for another drama to watch, and what you recommend might be on their list. But hey, that's just my thought.